Something moves just beyond the firelight. No one knows what it is. A child starts crying, and the sound slips into the dark. One person says, "Run to the river." Another says, "Stay close to the fire." An older woman remembers that predators often wait near water at night. A young tracker sees fresh marks in the mud. The fire is getting weaker. The dark feels closer. Run too soon, and the group may leave food, tools, or injured people behind. Wait too long, and whatever is out there may reach the camp first. In that moment, strength alone is not enough. The loudest voice might be wrong. The bravest person might lead everyone into danger. Control is not the issue. Trust is. Who is worth following? Long before kings, police, elections, or written laws, early humans had to answer that question fast. A group without direction could panic. A group following the wrong person could die. Leadership may not have begun as power. It may have begun when chaos became dangerous. Modern life still reveals the same instinct. During a workplace crisis, people look toward the calmest person in the room. On a sports team, players listen to whoever can think clearly under pressure. A family emergency can make everyone turn to the one person who understands what to do first. Even on a hiking trip, panic spreads quickly when no one agrees on the next step. Today, official systems protect us. Managers, coaches, emergency services, written plans, evacuation procedures, and laws help groups stay organized. Yet when uncertainty rises, humans still search for a voice that feels safe to follow. That reaction is older than modern titles. To understand it, remove every institution that makes a group feel protected. Why did early humans need leaders before laws? No government gave authority. No written rule settled arguments. No official title told the group who should decide. So why would people follow anyone at all? Part of the answer may be simple. A vulnerable group cannot survive every crisis by arguing until everyone agrees. Some moments require movement, others require restraint. A few demand one trusted decision before danger gets closer. Picture a small human band moving through a dangerous landscape. There is no police force, court, map, hospital, or written law. Only people, tools, fire, memory, children, injured members, limited food. Every decision carries a cost. A wrong path wastes energy. Moving too late leaves the camp exposed. One bad argument can divide people at the exact moment they need one another most. Someone remembers where water was found during a dry season. Another knows which valley floods after heavy rain. A tracker notices fresh marks near camp. An older member recalls what happened years ago when the group stayed too long in one place. In that world, leadership is not a crown. It is not a permanent throne. It is a question that returns whenever the situation changes. Who has earned trust now? That question mattered because confusion itself could weaken the group. Without trusted direction, every crisis could turn into delay. A storm approaches, and people argue over shelter. Predator tracks appear, but no one agrees whether to move. Food runs low, while anger grows over who should search next. A child disappears near the trees, and fear spreads faster than action. Refusing to decide can be dangerous. Choosing badly can be worse. When everyone speaks at once, time disappears. If the loudest person is wrong, confidence may lead the whole group toward risk. Ignoring experience allows old mistakes to return. For early humans, this pressure was never abstract. It touched warmth, food, children, shelter, movement, and safety. A group that could not coordinate became vulnerable together. Still, blind obedience carried its own threat. A bad leader could be more dangerous than no leader. No leader creates confusion. The wrong one can move everyone toward the danger. So, the real problem was not simply finding someone to lead. The group had to know who deserved to be heard. Leadership may have helped early humans coordinate under pressure. Its first purpose was not control. Its value was action at the right moment. A trusted person could help the group decide when to leave camp, where to move, who should carry tools, who stayed with children, when to stop arguing, when to wait, and when to run. The right guide could change with the problem. A tracker might lead through unfamiliar ground. A skilled hunter could guide a hunt. A calm member might steady everyone during panic. Someone with deep memory could know where water might still remain. This kind of leadership was likely flexible. The strongest body did not always hold the best answer. The oldest person was not automatically right. The fastest speaker was not always wise. Survival depended on matching the problem with the person most able to solve it. A small group did not need a throne. It needed coordination. That coordination kept fragile humans from breaking apart when staying together mattered most. But coordination only worked if trust had been earned before the crisis arrived. Early humans likely judged leaders through patterns. Who stayed calm when others panicked? Who had found water before? Who warned the group early enough to matter? Who listened before deciding? Who shared after success? Who protected children instead of showing off? Past behavior became evidence. One brave moment was not enough. A loud speech proved little. Strength alone could impress people, but repeated results built trust. If someone guided the group safely before, others might listen again. A person who caused harm again and again could lose influence. Leadership and reputation were tied together. The group remembered who helped. It also remembered who led badly. That memory created social consequences before written law existed. A useful leader had to keep earning attention. Taking too much, ignoring warnings, abandoning the weak, or refusing to admit mistakes could damage trust quickly. So, prehistoric leadership may have been less like a fixed title and more like a survival relationship. People followed because past actions suggested future safety. That makes one common idea about early leaders too simple. The mistake is thinking early leaders were only the strongest people. Strength mattered. A strong person could hunt, carry, defend, or fight. Yet strength without judgment could endanger everyone. Fearlessness might push a group into risks others could not survive. Aggression could dominate one moment and destroy trust later. A confident voice might sound useful while leading everyone in the wrong direction. The most valuable leader may have been different. Strong enough to act, calm enough to think, experienced enough to notice danger, fair enough to keep cooperation alive, trusted enough that others would follow without being forced. Leadership was not only dominance. At its best, it kept a vulnerable group from collapsing under fear, hunger, and conflict. That older meaning still echoes in how we judge leaders today. Modern leadership usually does not decide whether a group survives the night. A manager is not guiding people away from predators. A coach is not protecting a campfire. A parent in a crisis is not leading a hunting band through unknown land. Still, the ancient pattern remains. People notice who stays calm, who panics, who protects others, who only wants status, who listens before deciding, who takes responsibility when things go wrong. A title can give someone authority. Behavior decides whether people truly want to follow. That may be why good leadership can make a group feel safer, while reckless leadership can make everyone feel exposed. The setting changed. The question stayed. When everything becomes uncertain, humans still ask, who is worth following? Return to the fire. The sound is still beyond the light. The child is still crying. The river may offer safety, or it may be where danger waits. The strongest person wants to run. The oldest memory says wait. The tracker sees marks in the mud. Someone must be heard. Before humans built laws, they had to build trust. Crowns came later. Governments came later. Long before official power existed, small groups needed a way to move together when fear pulled everyone apart. Leadership may have begun as one answer to chaos. Not politics. Not status. A survival tool. Early humans had to survive predators, cold, hunger, and darkness. They also had to survive the moment when everyone wanted a different answer. The modern world gave leadership titles. The ancient world gave it a survival purpose. Prehistory did not disappear. It still lives in the way we look for someone to follow when everything feels uncertain.